Okay, good morning guys. Thought I'd do a quick boat tour. There's a bit of wind, so hopefully you can hear me on deck. We'll see how it goes. But today I'm just tidying because it's my birthday and I don't want to do anything else. So I figured that it was a good time to do a video as, well, it will get tidier later, but the wind will get up later, so things aren't 100% tidy, but you know, it will have to do. There'll be another tour later anyway. Hopefully you can see some of what I've been doing. So we'll start inside. Rebuilt the whole galley area. Some black netting I found back there. Just yesterday, in fact. It's going to be a spice rack up here. These red lights are added for sailing. It's kind of up there in a temporary way for now. Some more netting pockets I made yesterday. This fan from the computer fan, because the inverter's out, so we can't use the 240 volt fan. But obviously that's not very efficient anyway, so eventually I'll be making something better with more computer fans, like across here or something. There's my berth. New upholstery there, bit of a mess still from where I was doing some wiring. So new toilet. Originally we were using a manual pump, but that's broken. So I completely serviced the electric pump there at the back. I think Justina is going to post some videos, some photos on Facebook of that job. So, but the impeller also doesn't work, so it doesn't pump seawater, so I have to use seawater from the bucket there. Yeah. And here's Justina's berth. There's the compass, which I've been refilling with pure water, what do you call it? I freaking forget the name. Anyway, like pure distilled water. Why did I forget that? Distilled water and alcohol. I've been filling that with. In fact, there it is, right there. So these are the new mainsail covers. Just doing that whenever I need a break from doing physical work, or you know, just a chill day. Then I do some sewing. It's going to be a few more days sewing yet. Lots of rewiring inside the switchboard there. New switches for lights. It's a PWM for the bilge blower, which you saw kind of in the engine video. It's a switch to change the output of the solar charge controller to charge the starter battery, which is great when I'm working on the engine. And you know, it could be great in emergency situations too. Not a bad thing. Why is it not focusing? There we go. Oh yeah, here's another little basket I made from that knitting. Got a little bit of it left. I'll see what I'll do with it. So outside, I rebuilt this with better joinery than when I originally made it, because I've had a lot of practice since then. It's the Auto Helm 4000 there that we got from our friend, and USB so I can put my phone in there, which I'll be doing with this phone when I get a new one, which is on the way. And there's a little garden. There's Bob, Sideshow Bob. He's a little plant, lives in coconuts. Solar panels are going to stay there for now, I think. The solid ones at least. And yeah, see the compass is out for servicing there. New flagpole, and this little cover for the stern light. Check my eyes. There's the old pump, soaking in some bleach. And yeah, so it's a broken boom. It was already broken when I got her, but it broke again here. So I'm going to rebuild that. New boots for the mast. New wind catcher. little panel of sailcloth in the middle of the umbrella so that it lets in light. New covers for the foresail, and it's going to be similar on the mainsail with some improvements that I've thought of. As you see, there's this garden hose for the parallels. This black hose is too high friction though. I'll change that for a larger size. That's the yard hook, that's the parallel haul there that it's on. Maybe don't need anything on there at all, but that black hose is no good, so I'm going to change that. Yeah, redesign of the lazy jacks, and all oiled and varnished the main mast, the foremast. And I'm working on that one. There's a problem with the foremast. I'll explain it in a second, but as you see now I'm starting on the top half sanding, and then I'll be doing the oiling and stuff up there. So yeah, and here's the new bimini. So yeah, I had to change the halide on the main mast. It was all the block was fucked on the top. So, but that's working now, so I can finish that because the varnish needs to be nice and dry before I use it. Yeah, the phone battery's getting low now, but I think that's most of it. Or so there'll be another tour later. So yeah, see you guys.